The Refreshingly Normal Podcast.
Uno.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Refreshingly Normal Podcast. I am Kēfla.
I am Lucretia, a.k.a. Cree.
Oh, you AKA though?
Oh, no. I am Lucretia, DST Cree.
All right. I like that. So today is episode 34.
34.
Yeah, and we are...
34.
Yeah, so I think we'll do 6 more and then we'll have a season.
All right.
And then we'll, go to season 2. And then we'll probably just release like some clips or something from for about 2 weeks. Or
We're going on vacation.
Yeah, we're going on vacation. Nah, we're gonna keep going.
We're gonna keep pushing along.
Yeah, keep the consistency and everything like that. I think is helping. So let's talk about this week. It's cold today in the house. I turned the heat on yesterday.
But it feels, I was going to say delicious outside. But
that'll work.
It feels good outside.
Yeah.
It's a good day to go out and eat at outdoor eating.
Somebody's patio or the deck.
Or the winery today.
Oh, yeah. I bet you it's jam-packed today. And I bet you what's the thing downtown?
The Beltline.
Beltline. Yeah, I bet the Beltline is off the chisel for shizzle. Nizzle. Yeah, it was cold this morning when we went to the
job fair.
Yeah, went to the job fair. So I had to go to Walmart to get some paper first. Some cardstock paper.
Resume paper.
So it was like 6. I think what is about 6 something. Man, them old folks was
already shopping.
Yes.
On a Saturday.
Coming out their cart, the little motorized cart with the front basket filled with stuff. Already.
I don't think I'll ever do that.
You might.
I doubt it.
You be the one of them ones with your little cart.
That would be
getting out to your car.
Because guess what?
With your milk.
I'm gonna walk myself into my casket. I'll be walking till the day I die.
All right.
I ain't gonna be in no scooter.
All right. I heard that.
That's right.
I don't know, because I'm gonna be 400 some years old. I told you.
What's that? Who are you? I'm you.
Miss Barbara.
I'm 100 years old.
That's Abbott Elementary reference for those of you who are not Abbott Elementary.
On the 100th day of school episode.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. And then
what?
I got the resume paper at the thing, right?
Yeah.
And I did my little spiel, told them that I'm already in the district. And I've been reassigned as a special ed teacher, and I just want to put my face in front of the principals so that they'll be able to put a name with a face once my name come across as those potential reassignees.
Yeah.
So they say, "Oh, that's a good job. Well, great. Well, we don't have nothing right now." So out of all of that, I gave one resume away. One lady, I gave a resume, and I said, "Spade." She said, "Oh, here, okay." Here. Gave it back to me.
Oh, no. Don't even say what school that was.
What'd you think it was?
I'm not saying it.
Oh.
I'm not even saying it.
Not too far from us, though.
I'm not even saying it.
Yeah, but it was a little craziness.
Yeah.
Because you're like, we get all this information about being reassigned, but then they acting like, where have you been reassigned? I said, I don't know yet. Oh, you don't know? So some people do know.
You should say, do you know?
Right. Some people do know where they've been reassigned to. And some people don't.
Maybe that explains the conversation with your principal then.
Anyways. Maybe. But also, that one school, the guy said, "Oh, yeah, we definitely will have something available." And I said, "Yeah, Wayne's my guy." "Oh, I love Wayne." "Yeah, that's my guy." I said, "All right." And that's what they said. They was like, "Yeah, we love." "Oh, okay." When I said Wayne, I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it was cool to watch Kimani go through the job fair.
Oh, yeah.
Watch him maneuver
Kimani did
his
the
way.
job fair.
Yeah, maneuver his way. He was talking 50,000 miles per minute on the way up there.
Was
you know?
he?
Yeah.
Because he was nervous.
Yeah, nervous and
excited. Uh-huh.
And, it was a long line. We got there in great timing. So we were kind of at the front. But he was like, it's going to be a line for a job fair. I was like, yes, because one, you got people who are, changing counties.
Yeah.
People within the district who are being reassigned. They're trying to, some of them
Reassigned or some who just want to go somewhere else?
Yeah, want to go somewhere else, and they're trying to see what's available.
Yeah.
I said, you're not going to see many students because KSU has their own, educational fair. UGA has their own. I said, all those schools, they normally have their own, so they won't flock to Georgia. To Atlanta like that. And so we got in line. He was like, man, I think I'm probably the what he said, like the
youngest?
But he said like the 13th percentile in age group here. He said everything else
everybody's
is old.
Yeah,
and they were.
God.
It was some that made me say, you need some help?
Oh, no.
Yes.
It's time for them to retire.
Yes.
Teaching must be their second career.
That's a job. And then we were looking at people that we could tell that's been teaching for a long time that are teachers based off of their clothes, their bags and stuff like that. And then we saw the ones who was like, oh no, I couldn't put my kid in that class just by the walk. And I was like, ooh, bless our hearts. So, but it was cool just to see him go through it. But yeah, wasn't nothing available. As far as high school, didn't say nothing. Elementary had quite a few. But I didn't, submit anything to elementary.
I wonder because of how, the unit classrooms and things have been pulled out. Well, no, that shouldn't impact you because that means they should need more IRR because of that.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So, but at the end of the day, if high school didn't have anything, then it may mean I might go to another level if they reassign.
If that's what happens. Because right now it's kind of all...
Yeah, then, but...
it's kind of willy-nilly.
I'm good either way it go.
Yeah.
Because, hey, my internship starts in June. And 2 weeks of training, and then I go full-fledged. And we rocking and rolling. Then 2 semesters of... Well, the practicum is in June. Then 2 semesters of internship. So that'll be fall semester and spring.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm ready, Freddie.
All right, ready, Freddie.
Yep. That was my day. But my week was pretty good. Got some stuff done. Got at work. Had great workouts in the gym. Some days I needed a mental push. After the news they gave me on Tuesday, I'm being reassigned, child.
Well, maybe.
I don't know. God reassigned me.
He gotta, maybe. With whatever happens, we know everything happens for a reason.
That's what I'm saying. So
we just go with it. But
he did that. He really did that.
Okay.
He did that. And so, what else? What else happened this week? Nothing else. So what happened with you?
Well, this week I did a zones of regulation training for anybody who wanted to come, could sign up to come. So I had a good amount of participants who came.
Oh, I talked to my coworker too. I said, man, I heard you was the only guy in there.
The ladies tried to invite him over to their table.
I was by myself.
They did try to invite him over, the ladies, and he was like, "Oh, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm good." And then in my trainings is very interactive, so they're going to be pair shared, they're going to be talking, they're going to be working in groups, they're going to be doing stuff. And so there he was at his little table, so he had to end up going with a group, and the ladies that invited him before were like, "We told you to come join our table."
Should have came with us from the beginning.
Yeah.
Nah, he was laughing hard. I said, well, next time, man, if you need to say, hey, sign your husband up so I ain't by myself. I said, that way I come with you.
So he came and he said he really enjoyed it. That's what he told me, at least. And so it went really well. And this is what was really interesting. So when we took the break to go to lunch, because it was a full day training, they were with me all day. when we took a break to go to lunch, one of the ladies says, I just have to stop and tell you, you are a great presenter. You are so good at this. She's like, I mean, I could listen to you talk all day. She said, you are just so refreshing. I said,
refreshingly normal, that is.
Anyways, I thought that was funny that was her choice of words to use.
But that's what Tony said. He said we were somewhere. He said, he said, yeah, man, Kēfla, man, you're just
who's Tony?
At Tony Time.
Oh, Tony Time.
Yeah, from the thing, he said that too. And I said, hey, that's the name of the podcast, Refreshingly Normal.
Yeah.
That's us, man.
That is us. So my training went well, and then still had to do some walks, and all of my, I'm just going to toot my own horn.
Toot it.
Toot, toot.
Oh, you can, I'll toot it for you. I'll toot it. I'll toot that horn.
But all of my schools that I support with zones, they are doing great.
That's good.
And it has not, as you know, people are kind of implementing and trying to get people who don't buy in to buy in. And you know how school is with things. But I'm just so proud of all of them. They are doing so great. And just the idea of like all these children that are used to expressing emotions, knowing I need something to manage it. They talking about their feelings. They doing like they are going to be great, well balanced, emotionally sound adults.
That's good.
So, anyways,
we need more of them.
We do. So, and then even through my training, it was I had a couple of admin and their principals, and they were like, "Has this always been available?" And I was like, "Yeah, it has been." And I was like, "I'm gonna tell my friends about it." But yeah, it's always been a thing. So anywho,
it's always been available, but
but I don't know if all of this, all of this been available.
The presenter has not always been available.
Okay.
Now that I'm here,
now let's get it.
Let's
get it popping.
That's what you should have told him.
Well, I should have told him that. So anyways, that was good this week. And of course, I have my clients in the evening. And that went fine. I think it went, I'm saying it went well, but we had some challenges.
But it went well. That's right. You're getting your bearings about it.
I am.
You're starting to experience the fullness of your clients, because they don't reveal.
No, that's true.
They don't reveal.
And you know what I thought about some of the things that happened? I guess I should be proud that they were comfortable enough to say the things or share the things or do whatever and communicate in a way that I can provide them with the support they need, but we can also get them what they need.
Yeah. One of we did a residency, one of the professors said, some of the biggest liars in the world are clients. He said, because it's just they either withhold the truth, don't tell you the full truth, or don't tell you the truth at all. He said, it's just how it is. He said, so you have to understand that, in time, when they become comfortable with you, they'll start revealing pieces of the truth. And some still may hold it even after, because you've gave them all these great tools and they didn't do it. So they're like, oh, I don't want her to be disappointed in me or him to be disappointed in me.
I find that too, because some of them I'll say, okay, let's look at some of the work you're supposed to do. And I'm like, and they go, yeah. I said, no, it's okay. Yeah. I said, and every time I give them extra, like something to try in the real world, the homework,
life work.
I said, now listen, if this homework makes you anxious and you didn't get to it, don't worry about it. We will just talk about it and we'll try again next week, because you're already here.
Yeah, you're here now.
Because you're anxious.
Right.
And then they do get to lying, because then once they get comfortable, they'll say something and I'll go, now wait a minute. Because they said in my mind, and sometimes depending on if that's what they need, the truth to kind of keep us going, I'll say, okay, well, help me understand, because last time I remember you
You gotta remind
saying
them.
this, and today you're saying this.
Like, dang
So help me. Okay, now what's going on?
They're gonna be like, I need a copy of my notes after each meeting.
So I know what lie I got to keep.
Right.
What lie I got to keep going with.
This ain't fair.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll try to act like I don't know. Now what did you? Then they look at me like, wait, what?
Is she baiting? Is she baiting me? I know she knows. I know she knows. And then they be like, but okay, what should I say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's kids though.
Yeah.
But adults too.
Yeah.
But the one thing about therapy, it is almost an adult, or not adult. It's like adults change roles when they get in that client seat. It's like they become that kid again, because you're questioning them about their behavior, and you're trying to help them get their behavior right. And the last time anyone has probably done that to some of these adults is when they were kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's the last time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's a different dynamic for a lot, especially those movers and shakers and power pushers in the industry and businesses and stuff.
That they have to
never been questioned.
To be so vulnerable.
Yeah, never been questioned. Yeah. And then now here they are all of a sudden they got
and I could see now why people have to be so careful about the therapist and relationships with, because you do share so many things, and how either a therapist who misuses their role.
Correct.
I kind of think that sometimes that happens with pastors and people like that, because they're dealing with people in vulnerable
anytime
time.
a person in, not anytime, but every job that has a position of power, there's been some misuse.
Yeah.
Not from everybody, but in every, you could say a pastor, yes, there's been an example. Teacher, there's been an example.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
And then I could also see and vice versa, how a client could grow close to you because maybe you are the one and only person who actually talks to them, listens to them, encourages them, giving them strategies, and so I can see.
They feel good when they come. When they leave you, they be like, I never felt like this. And then they be like, did they help me, or I think they're really trying to help me. Like, okay, a little twisted mind.
Then things get twisted, or they just feel like then they can fall in love with people and that sort of thing. So I can see how all that can occur.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Yeah, you have to be careful and pay, and not to ignore.
Yeah.
Because there are things that you'll be like, wait, and then you have to pay attention to that.
Remind
so you
that
can
client,
set them straight.
This is a client relationship. We got to keep that therapist client.
And my job is to do what I'm doing. I'm not doing it because I like you or love you, but I'm just doing my, what I'm doing. So, anyways.
Yep. All right. So, this week.
Yes.
This week we caught up. We ain't finished the reunion show.
Oh, well.
Of Love Is Blind. So we caught the first. Oh, y'all saw the well. Y'all know what that means. So that means she cheated. So you finished it, didn't you?
Not finished.
You started watching it, didn't you?
A little bit of it.
So, okay.
But I didn't finish it all.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the next thing. We're not even going to talk about it. Since we didn't even talk about the first part.
We didn't talk about the first part.
Ain't no need to talk about none of it now. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go to the story.
Am I reading the story?
I guess so. It don't even matter now. You
probably already read gosh. That too. Well, you did send some of these to me. So which one am I reading? You sent these to me already.
I know I did.
Am I reading?
I thought we was going to talk about Love Is Blind reunion. Oh my God, I can't wait to finish watching.
We can still talk about it.
All right, go ahead and talk about it.
Are you going to talk about it?
Yeah, I'm talking about it. Talk about what I seen.
Okay, so what
are your thoughts about the part one, the night that we stopped watching?
Okay. Well, of course I still knew. Well, first of all, it was too many spoilers out there this time. And I don't know why I got so many. Well, you sent me some.
But I didn't know. I just sent the boy a picture.
Okay, so some of the spoilers I already knew about, but I specifically want to talk about the little speech pathologist. This,
The lady that had no lips.
yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with people, like the people in the audience and all the people. Y'all fell for that.
They did because
Y'all fell for that.
You saw her every time she was talking. They was like,
They fell for that. And the thing what she got them was with her daughter.
Yep.
First of all, he was right. I agree. What is his name?
I don't know none of them names.
I know, and I'm terrible with names. So the guy,
The husky guy,
he's right. I'm not gonna
You
sit
didn't
up.
say bye.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit up and let you talk crazy to me and say, well, I gotta stick it out because I've already met the kid. Heck no. It's better to do the thing now.
Yeah.
And when he started talking about how she was toe down drunk at the friend's wedding, where he was the best man at the wedding, and how embarrassing and all of that was. She didn't have a word to say then. She did not say that's not true. Because
the crowd turned in. The crowd said, oh. So I wasn't going to say anything, but
yes,
she was like, oh.
Yes, and so
she had a little upset. It was already like there. That little upset.
It really went away after that.
Disappeared.
So I don't care that he's met the little girl and he's done all the thing. Mama, what this said to me, which she's not going to change because she got all those, like she did that woe is me, and she got all those sympathy looks and tears from people.
Yep.
So she in her mind still feels like she didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah,
she was wronged by him.
Yeah,
and she was not wrong. So she's not going to fix herself. So her poor little daughter keep welcoming in
men that's gonna leave mama.
They're gonna leave mama. And then they try to say like she hated men, but no. What you need to be doing is, I don't want people shouldn't hate yourself, but she needs to work on herself.
She needs to hate the person that she is right now and become the better person.
She needs to work on that.
Because sometimes when you just dislike the person, you become them again.
Yeah.
But hate is such a strong word that you try to stay away from it. Yeah. And that's what she needs to do. She needs to stay away from the person who she is right now.
Yeah. So she needs to work on herself. And he was right with everything that he said. And I believe in protecting your peace.
That's what he said.
He said that, setting your boundaries. And so he did the right thing. I
couldn't do it. I was with him. My mental health.
I was with him.
And then she got up.
I think she's a drunk.
Left. Yeah, she did all of that. Remember, I asked.
Remember when she was on the show? She was all drunk.
I said. Oh, she told you. Said, oh yeah, they both get a little. When they was at the wedding.
Yeah, they both get a little.
They both get a little because she started talking so much, before she got married. I said, oh yeah, she a little lit.
Yeah, so I think she might be a little bit of a drunk. So, yeah, I think he did the right thing, but that really just kind of tied my hide that she did that, and everybody's like, crying.
Because she don't have no lips, so she get all the alcohol. So when you don't have no lips, like all go straight to the throat. But when you got lips, it block a little bit of the alcohol.
So you can't drink so fast.
Yeah, because you slow down. Like when you drink a bottle, unless you crazy, you put your whole mouth on the bottle, she just go here. But no lips, all the bottle get in there.
So she can just chug it.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what it is. That's exactly what I realized it now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And who else? What about my boy?
Who?
The dreads talk like this?
Well, I knew he and the girl were gonna still be together. I knew that. That's because of those locks.
Yeah, I just think this.
Oh God!
Because even when he was looking to people talk, he said.
Yeah, he did, but he got those locks. But so I knew they were going to still be together. There just was a special connection there with them. So.
Even the friend photos. Like I saw another friend photo. I was like, oh yeah, she fit in good with the crew.
She fit in good with the crew.
Fit in good with the crew.
They weren't gonna have that barrier in regards to the different races because her friend group was diverse. And so she knew, and she's been familiar with Black culture and Black people, and So
Now,
that worked for them.
I saw something. I didn't listen to the whole interview. I mean, a whole spiel the lady was doing. But she said that, you know how they were so afraid. I mean, the reason why they moved them to somewhere else, right?
Yeah, why?
They said because this, and I saw two theories. Well, I saw one theory and one question. They was like, y'all talking about y'all didn't have enough money to do X, Y, and Z for the show, and that's why y'all had them not come to wherever they went, Cabo or wherever it was. But y'all bring back every 150 cast members, right? And so they were saying, so y'all should. So that wasn't true. Y'all had enough money. So then this girl on another one, she said, y'all was so worried about all the couples last time not making it to the altar. And so the one couple that you knew had the strongest chance of making it to the altar, y'all kept them separate so that they wouldn't be poisoned with everybody else in all their turmoil. So that they could at least have one couple for real to make it to the altar. What was you thinking?
I was thinking they're so level-headed. Would they have intervened and there would have been less drama?
Less drama? No. I don't think they would have intervened. Okay. I think they would have been so into each other and they would be like, man, that's
sorry for you.
Yeah. Cause it definitely wouldn't have mattered with the shorter guy. He came back with the long hair. They got on him. What's his name? Chris?
Is that his little raggedy name?
Chris. They was on him.
Mr. Raggedy. Ooh, and you could tell when he was on there. So what
everybody got
when he was the moment he sat down, he was whatever. But I'm telling you, there were some things that happened behind the scenes, the way they treated him. And when he came out on the stage, he was carrying more than just how he appeared. But I think some people treated him crazy.
He was carrying, oh, this how it's going to be attitude. That's how, because when he sat down, he was like, okay. He knew he was in for it.
Yeah.
So even when people reply, he had said things to him. He had short responses, short replies. And like I said, and then my coworker, she noticed the same thing I noticed that you didn't notice because you was playing Uno while we was at the table watching the thing. And so she said, ooh, and Nick is tired of him too. Because even, what's his wife's name?
Vanessa.
She said even Vanessa had to put her hand on. I said, that's what I said. That's what I said. I said he was talking, he was going off.
Yeah.
And Vanessa put her hand on Nick like that. And
I don't got time for you to be getting in no fight.
She was like, come on. I said, ooh, I
wonder they had some words before.
Who?
Nick and the guy. Because Nick will come when they doing like the fittings.
Probably didn't dap him up or was like, treating him as if he was, man, forget you, that kind of vibe.
Yeah, I wonder.
Probably so.
But yeah, and then he did come back very apologetic, but it's gonna take him a while to get that label off of him.
Yeah.
I think I'm just thinking of all the people that watch the show.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll
be fine.
You think he'll be fine?
Okay. How many people do we know that had a reputation of being a hoe or a dog, and the very same week they got a boo that true. Even knew that they was a hoe or a dog?
Well, that's true.
I was saying he'll be fine. Yeah. So there's somebody out there.
Well, I thought it was also crazy that he was worried about like somebody being fit and working out, and he was worried about their financial background and this and that, and kind of find out he does not even have a financial, like the money he was trying to pretend like he had.
He ain't balling like that?
Not even balling. Lies.
Well, old boy, him and Devontae, what's his name, Devontae? Devontae said he wanted a prenup and got in that Honda Civic, a Honda Accord. And everybody's like, what? Who want half of that little sedan?
All his money in the trunk.
Right. I said, yeah, the Honda is a good car, but he talking prenup like he ride in a Maserati or something.
Yes. And he said he has.
I saw something online and it said, look, I'm not an advocate of bullying, but someone called him Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, he kind of look like.
He do look like Patrick Mahomes.
They said Patrick Malone.
Patrick Malone. He does. But he really thought he was somebody.
He was the man.
And the girl that he got paired with is gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. So I'm sure she's gonna find her little man.
Yeah. I gotta watch the rest and see what they say. I don't even know, since somebody already watched a little bit. But anywho, that was what we caught up on. I need to catch up on The Night Agent. Did you watch The Night Agent with me? Because that's why I haven't watched it. I was going to watch it when I was sitting down, but I was like, I don't remember you watch. I think you did start watching it.
Maybe. I don't know.
What about Lincoln Lawyer? Did you watch any of that with me?
Here and there.
Okay, so that means I can watch that one. Because I didn't want to. See, I don't like to show cheat on my wife. I'm committed. Thank you.
You will.
All right, let's read the story.
Okay.
They're short stories.
They are.
Yeah, very short stories, but they're good stories. And they're relatable stories, too.
Oh, relatable. All right. So this story is titled, Man Stops Rushing Chronically Late Wife to Teach Her a Lesson. Now he wonders if he went too far.
Now scroll, it'll get to the story. It'll say what the story is.
I'm right after years of that.
No, keep going.
Right here?
It's highlighted. It's like, let me spotlight right there.
Oh, the story. Okay. In a post on Reddit, a 31-year-old man said he's constantly compensating for his wife's chronic lateness. According to him, she's almost always behind schedule, often because she's setting up lights and taking photos for Instagram. She's trying to grow as a content creator, something he admits he finds silly. To avoid embarrassment, he developed a workaround. He tells her events started 40 to 45 minutes earlier than they actually did. It worked for years. They'd arrive on time, and she never realized she was operating on a false schedule. But recently, after multiple late arrivals in 1 month, he told her he was done.
Done, honey.
No more buffer. Then came her birthday. He bought tickets to an event featuring her favorite performers, artists scheduled to appear in the first act. She went through her usual... She went through her usual pre-event routine, complete with studio lights and photos. He said he realized they were missing her favorite performers, but didn't say anything. When they arrived and she figured it out, she broke down. She accused him of enjoying her reaction and putting his ego first. He told her this was the consequence of not taking him seriously. Things escalated at home, and she ended up going to her mother's house. Oh, this is a
Believe it, sister.
Story. Now he's wondering if he wronged
or if he went too far.
If he was wrong to let her learn the hard way. Some of the commenters on there say,
you ain't got to worry about them.
Oh, okay. So, because we the commenters. Well, I think I agree.
You agree with her?
With him.
Okay. I was about to say.
No, I agree with him because we have some late people
that we deal
with. And we do the same thing. Depending on what it is. And how important it is for them to be there, we will give a different time.
Yeah, definitely.
We will tell them a different time. But if it doesn't matter when they arrive,
right,
whatever time the festivity is supposed to begin, we don't wait on nobody.
Yeah, we just go ahead and start eating and stuff like that.
And doing what we gonna do.
Fix your plate when you fix it, or do whatever when you do it.
Is what we end up doing. But I mean, she learned her lesson, because she immediately went to, you're getting a kick out of this. She
had an out too. She went to her mom's because of that.
And if that was my daughter, girl, you are late, because I know her mama knows she's late all the time. If you don't get your little self on up out of here crying over a concert because you miss people because you want to be a content creator.
Yeah,
that mama should have sent her right on back home to her husband. I would have.
There's nothing wrong with being a content creator. If you know it's making you late, then you got to start creating your content earlier. That's just how it is. You know, so you have to do it earlier, because you can't hinder everyone else in the home or in your life, for that reason.
And he was nice to make a different time.
Said for years.
For years doing that. I mean, at that point, I just would have been leaving her. We gonna have to drive 2 separate cars.
Meet me
and
at
I
the
just
place.
meet you. You meet me at the place because, in a way, he kind of crippled her.
Yeah.
Because he didn't. She still was doing the
He didn't
same
give her
behavior.
enough consequences.
Well, she was doing the same behavior.
Yeah, because there's no consequences.
No, it's no consequences. Yeah. She's still thinking they're arriving late. She doesn't really care. But so she doesn't even realize what's going on, but she's doing the same behavior because he's adjusted himself.
Yeah.
But he has not taught her, no, you need to learn how to be on time. Yeah. So I agree. I think he did the right thing. I mean, that's it ended up feeling like the extreme because he let it go on for too long.
Yeah. And it was whoever her favorite artist was, you know what I mean? So she's like, I'm never going to get to see him again.
Yeah, and he did that. And that was indeed on purpose.
Yeah. He said, I definitely ain't going to tell her today. Let's see if she hype it up. Because she needs to feel some pain. So that maybe she won't do it again. And if she does, okay, well, it is what it is.
Yeah, I would just leave her. Yeah. That's what I would do. Yeah. I'm not waiting around for
Catch you. Catch an Uber, dear.
Or if she's taking that long, she would roll up into the bedroom and I'll be in my pajamas. Because
we done missed the time.
We done missed the time. We 2 hours, however many hours late to the event.
My artist is going to be on first and we just missed him. So I ain't no need for us to going.
Child, I'm my pajamas. You want to go roll in there late? Cool. That's your business. I'm good.
I hate rolling in places late. I hate
And I'm just imagining how late they probably were.
Yeah.
Like 2 hours late.
Yeah. For a whole performance?
Forget about it.
You missed a whole
performance.
performance.
And I'd have paid tickets for a concert.
Come on now.
No. And that's what
just all the things they've missed that he's just been pissed about.
I'm not going. I'm going to tell you about this time. My brother can be the same way. And so he...
The license?
Mm-hmm. He was needing to go get his license after coming home from a place.
Mm-hmm. Vacation down south.
Vacation down south. Mm-hmm. And he asked if I could take him to the DMV. And I said, sure, I'll take you. I said, but listen, we need to be there when the DMV opens. Because it gets packed, it gets crowded. Mm-hmm. And
y'all didn't have no cameras taking y'all license in Kansas. Y'all had a person that was drawing them. So it took a long time.
Whatever. And so I told him, I said, so I'm going to be up. We're going to leave here so we can be at the door when it opens. Mm-hmm. Because I have got to go to work today. And so he was like, all right. So I set my alarm. I got up.
Said it.
I'm looking. I guess he was wanting to have the best picture of the day because he was really in there like doing primping, getting himself together. I said, listen, it's time to go. All right, I'm going. So I went and I sat in the car and I waited till I knew that when we leave, we're not going to be first in line.
So how long you think you waited in total?
I think in the car I waited somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes.
Okay.
Because by that time, because I'm not even gonna get up. I get up right on time.
But I'm saying like you didn't just get up and then go in the car. You was probably waiting in the house for a while too.
Yes.
And then say, you know what, I'm gonna go wait in the car.
Yes.
So how long you think you probably?
I don't. Maybe somewhere almost close to an hour.
Okay. Yeah.
And so then I said, well, let me go to the door because I make sure I slam the door so he know, she going to get in the car. Mm-hmm. So I thought, well, maybe that'll make him rush a little bit because I'm saying hurry up. Mm-hmm. And I thought, well, maybe this will rush him and he'll get to going. So when he's still and I'm sitting out there and he
wasn't getting to going.
Let me tell y'all what this sister did.
What sister did?
I turned that car off, went back in the house, took off my clothes, put back on my pajamas, and went to bed. So he said, I could hear him saying, where Cree at? Where? Because I was just me. And he said, you ain't going to take me?
Want nobody else on?
No, that's why because Mama was at work and Daddy was at work. And he said, you not going to take me? I said, I'm not. I said, I told you what time to be ready. I'm not going to be rushing through my day because now we got to wait longer and I got to get to work. Yeah. I'm not getting ready to put on my work bank business suit to go sit with you
Not them
up
teller
at the
clothes.
DMV.
Not your teller clothes.
I said, I'm not going to do it.
No.
I said, I told you what time to be ready. I told you what time I want to be there.
How would you like that back?
I said, now, if you would like to try again tomorrow, you can try again tomorrow. I can't believe da dee do and da dee dee. And guess what this sister did?
Went back to sleep.
Before I went back to sleep, I said some choice words.
Uh-oh.
He said, I'm telling mama you cussing. Tell her, boo-boo. Good night. Close my door, please.
It didn't lock?
We don't have a lock on.
I know the door don't lock.
My mama, they didn't believe you. You couldn't lock your door.
I'd be like, man, why these doors don't lock?
They did not have locks on the door.
And I lock doors all the time.
Yes, he locks doors all the time. No,
I lock all doors.
we couldn't have locks on our doors. That is funny why we didn't have it, because as lenient as my parents are, you would think they would be like, okay, you can have locks. No, they didn't. And so anywho, my little cousin Miko came and took them.
Oh.
And she and he was like, so Miko came. I said, well, I'm so happy.
Great.
Good. I'm so good. Great. I'm glad
that she was able. They stayed in there too.
She was able to take you.
I wonder how long they had to stay in there.
I don't play those games. Never have.
Never will.
Never will, baby.
All right. So, do you want to read the second story, or you want to save that, and we can go into just a few things that kids can't do nowadays?
Oh, we can do what kids can't do nowadays.
Okay. Kids.
Is that also a thingy?
Yeah, I sent it. It's the last thing I sent. Okay. So, just right off the rip, what do you think are some things kids can't do?
Like can't do on their own, like they should be able to do at a specific age.
Like we mentioned too, like some kids come to school. Remember we said something about some of these young kids coming to school and not even potty trained?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, and the mamas thinking that is the teacher's job.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say tie shoes.
Yeah, that was some of the stuff that was on.
Yeah,
there. What's the age you think they should be able to tie shoes? And y'all can tell us in the comments what age do you think a kid should be able to tie shoes?
When they go to kindergarten.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have worked.
They don't have no learning
disability, or something like that. Yeah. I have worked with some teachers that have told the parents that if your child does not know how to tie their shoes, please don't send them to school with shoes that tie. You need to get some Velcro until they learn how to tie the shoes.
I've seen little kids who can't even do the Velcro. What?
Yes. Oh, they don't have the hand-eye coordination.
They just.
Is that what it is?
Or undiagnosed.
Oh, wow.
But I was like, you don't know how to strap nigga.
Yeah.
Like you see those clips where that little African kids be talking? Like they'll have a word and they have to say the word.
Oh, yeah.
And that one little kid, something wrong with him because he'll say, it'll be like 2 words. It'll say something like Nicki Minaj. And he said, chicken. And chicken.
Where you got chicken from?
Chicken is his go-to word. When it's something he don't know.
Macaroni.
Because one time it was like a lot of words, and it was chicken was it kept showing up.
Like that one when they
kept missing it.
When they had Nutella and they said, "What does this say?" He says, "Peanuts butter."
Yeah, but they go through and all these kids they'll say stuff. They're like probability and stuff like that, and he said chicken. I said, "Oh Lord." I love it. And every time I see it, I send it to Janaski. Because I know as a teacher, sometimes you say stuff, you like, kids say you have to turn your head away from them. But I think one thing that kids can't do is tell analog time.
Oh, yeah, that was on there.
Yeah, they can't tell time.
Well, they don't have to anymore.
They don't.
Let me tell you where they will learn how to do an analog clock.
Where's that at?
At Ella Mae's house, my mama's house. She got a million clock show.
Grandma? Well, we just got that one clock.
Yeah, no, my mama got a clock.
She does.
I mean, she got clocks everywhere. I said, Mama.
And they're not on the same rhythm. It's like that's all day you hear. It's all day.
I asked her. I said, "Are you obsessed with clocks? Like, it looks like you really have an obsession with them."
And it's not for the time. No. Some people are obsessed with time.
Hers is for decoration, baby.
It's not. I love my mother-in-law, but them clocks.
Decoration.
One on the toilet. Top part on the sink part.
On the sink, one up top.
And because in the bathroom it's 3, I want to say.
It's either 2 or 3.
Yeah, I want to say it's 3 in the bathroom.
Then she got the one in the room. Every room got one.
Yeah.
And then you come downstairs. There's that one on the wall there, and every room has 1 or 2 clocks.
My mother-in-law be clocking
Clock it
all day. Every room be like this.
Clock it. We should do that.
Yeah.
Next time we go to her, we go to Kansas.
We gonna
count them. We gonna take things.
Yeah, and we go. Yeah, we gonna show all the pictures. And every time we see one, what we do, Cree? Clock it.
Clock it.
Here's another one. Clock it.
Yes. I think this one is the one that said kids know they will pass no matter how unqualified, ill-equipped, and unprepared they are. They come to school with the attitude of I won't do the work and
That's
you
right.
can't make me. And
That's right.
You see that. Remember, was that with the CRCT where if they didn't pass it, they couldn't go on to the next grade?
Yeah.
Remember when they enforced that?
Uh-huh.
And but then all of a sudden it went away
Because the parents could sign the waiver saying that they wanted them to what they call promote it. They wanted
to
them
be promoted.
Yeah, because when I was in Clayco, it was like that.
I think they should keep it the same, especially when you have these parents who come back and say the school
Failed my child.
Mm-hmm. Well, having that documentation, I think that's also why having RTI and all of that to show we did this intervention, that intervention. Yeah. We told you the child needs to be tested. You refuse. Like all of that stuff is like important, but they do. Middle school is. I think that's why middle school are like the middle child in the family because they realize that too. They don't have to repeat the class, and then when they get
hey now. What you talking about?
You had to repeat middle school?
No, I'm the middle child. You said middle school like the middle child in the family. And
they require a lot of attention.
I don't require a lot of attention.
And
that was the thing for me. That's why I am special because I wasn't the middle. I mean, I wasn't the oldest and I wasn't the baby. So I entertained myself.
Okay. But you entertain others.
Yeah, because I had all these other people in my head I was entertaining.
Oh, God. See?
But not crazy. That's why I could do all those characters. And that's why I can do so many different things. But yeah, they definitely need. Even when COVID, remember COVID hit and they said they can't make anything below. I kind of understood that.
Yeah, I did understand that, but we continued it. And so, what point are we going to drop it off and put them back to the regular?
It was almost like we should have just said, "Well, no, we need to put learning on a hold." So, what grade you in now is the grade you're gonna be in. We get out of COVID.
Yeah. Well, you know what I think? Oh, that would have been
because we lost fundamentals.
Yeah. I personally feel like, and the high school students probably will be like, Miss Cree. Mm-hmm. I think we need to stop the credit recovery.
We do.
I think we need to stop the credit recovery because...
Or make it true credit recovery. Like, it's... You fail a whole semester, and then in 3 days...
Yeah.
You can pass it.
Yeah.
Yes. That's... Yeah.
When we were in school, you had to go to summer school.
Yeah. And it was free for us. Summer school was free for us.
Ours wasn't. Ours.
Because the reason why I know it was free, because all the people that I know that went, couldn't afford it.
I bet you what.
I know it wasn't.
I bet it wasn't free for everybody. I bet it was by socioeconomic.
About a lunch. If you had free lunch, you had free summer school.
Yep. I bet.
I should just ask my brother because they went.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't never go.
I did have to go to summer school one time, and because it was.
You was being a Miss Sassy Pants probably in school,
just talking.
Yep, I told you.
And that semester my grades were not. I did not have a curl in high school.
Oh, what you had then?
I had a regular old perm.
You had the
had a perm. It was like this.
The
and then I had that in 9th grade.
When did you have the
I turned to Halle Berry.
The bob.
I think I turned to Halle Berry 10th grade.
Okay.
Then I had Halle Berry then, and I had that all throughout.
And then one year you had the what's her name?
Oh no, that's wrong. I didn't get Halle Berry till 12th grade because I still had that 11th grade. Because I remember
what year did you have the China doll?
What's the China?
Because one of the pictures looked like you had a Chinese bowl cut.
Oh, that was one. That was a ponytail. It was the bob ponytail.
That thing was right, just like this, all the way.
No, what was that? I don't remember that.
They did.
There was no bang.
Hey, it was a boom.
He's making up. That ain't even me. I ain't had it.
I'm gonna find a picture.
Find it, because I do not even know what he's talking about.
That thing was straight across.
Anyways,
bold.
But I had to go to summer school and I remember my mom being so upset. She was like, "What is going on?"
That's right.
I mean, you at school every day?
Yeah.
You not passing? I was like, and then for me, I don't like to disappoint my parents, and so just that little talk.
Gotcha.
Yep. And I did better.
I wouldn't go into summer school. No.
Yeah. And then one time I paid for summer school because our government teacher at our high school, they just talked about how awful it was and how awful he was.
You could go?
And,
you could pay to go?
So I paid to take government in summer school because summer school is easier. Yeah. And so I did government in summer school so I could just go. And I did another class like that. And that's one reason also why I was able to graduate a semester early.
We probably had that, but I know it wasn't spoken to, made known to the black kids. Because I'm talking about full credit hours every time. And I graduated when everybody else did. No. You know what I'm saying? And I do know one year I wanted to go to summer school and couldn't because they said you didn't fail anything. So I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, no, you could. Yeah. And I remember...
Because everybody else was at summer
as we got close to the semester, and I was like, oh, I'm out. Because I didn't sign up for any classes. Mm-hmm. And I remember my school counselor, who never, ever... That's the first time I ever seen that woman. Was trying to talk me into staying.
Did y'all summer school combine like other high schools?
Mm-hmm. It was there were, I don't know if there was one location or multiple.
Yeah,
but yeah, there was a certain location.
That's how I went. That's why I wanted to go.
So you had to be able to drive.
Yeah, all my guys. Well, we had bus.
Oh, we didn't have buses.
So all my boys was like, man, we get to go with them girls from Fairhope and Danville. I was like, I'm going to summer school. And they told me I couldn't go.
I said, yeah. You had to be able to drive. Your parents drop you off for summer school. So.
Oh yeah, no, we were bused. They were bused.
We didn't have that, but I do think they need to quit the credit recovery. Yeah. It's not.
They don't know how to fail anymore. Kids
it's not preparing them for college. Also, they need to feel what it feel like when you don't do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So, false sense of success.
Yeah, and thankfully for us, we didn't have that issue with our boys.
Yeah.
Our boys never failed a class.
No, we weren't gonna have it.
No.
You know, it was like.
And we had to work hard though.
Till I got to college, that's when them failings started happening.
Yeah. Well, Kimani hasn't failed anything in college, but.
But did you fail anything in college?
The other has. No.
Yeah. So.
Mine was vice versa.
Yeah.
And yours was vice versa.
Mine was vice versa.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
College, honey, I was doing it. But high school, yeah, there are some classes I failed.
Yeah. College, oh yeah. Ooh, boy, when I played, ooh. Mm-hmm. Hey. Hey.
This one said some second, third graders who can't tie their shoes.
Yeah, I believe it.
Lordy.
I believe it. I'm telling you straight. I'm telling you,
My goodness.
Cree, you'll be surprised. And the crazy thing is now some of the stuff these kids can't do in high school. Yeah. It's unreal. Like just figuring out different things they can't do.
Well, and I think hopefully like now with technology, like in high school, when I was in high school, my parents, I think I've said this before, like my parents didn't go to college. My brother didn't. I'm the first in my immediate household that went to college. So I didn't know about like what is the purpose of the ACT. I don't feel like somebody explained it well enough. Maybe they did, and I just didn't listen because when they said ACT, I was just kind of like, didn't know what it was. Like, you can talk about it. I'm like, what is it? I didn't ask any questions. Didn't realize it, and then it was like time for it, and I remember one of my good friends saying, you taking ACT? And I was like, why did he take it? And she's like, well, are you going to college? I go, well, yeah, I'm planning on going to college. And she's like, well, you need to take the ACT. I remember going out the night before and took it, didn't really care about what it was or what the purpose of it was for. And I put little effort into it. And my first year of college, I had to take 2 remedial courses. And I was like, what? Hey. And I was sitting in those classes. I was like, who am I in class with? I feel like I'm in SPED. And the lady
on my list.
And when I was in the class, and I was not. And when I was in the college my first year, the teacher or professor or whatever, she was like, "Now, how did you get in here?" I go, "I don't know." She said, "You could have tested out." I said, "Didn't know that either." Yeah. That I could have tested out because all these things I didn't realize. And so spending that first semester of college taking classes that mean nothing. And
it's just so important.
Yeah, people just don't know.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's so important to have people who have done things and been in that space.
Yeah.
Because you can share. But if you don't know what questions to ask, you never ask. And that's why I think it's so important that, right, really, somebody that knows, like, you can have a wealth of knowledge. Most of us do. Sometimes you have to volunteer and ask people, what are you trying to do with your life? And who's helping you with that? Just start little conversations like that, especially when you're talking with kids and stuff. ACT was coming for us because we were all athletes.
Yeah.
So it was something that was spoken, about all the time.
Yeah,
so we said, so if you at least make a 16, you can get on the Prop 48. If you make I think 18, you can get a scholarship. Okay. And so that's what everybody was like, well, I just did 18.
I had not a clue of that when I was in school.
Yeah. But it's a lot of stuff that I did not know about. You know what I mean?
To me, that's what I feel like when in high school, when what do y'all call it? Homeroom? What is it? What do y'all?
When they do the character ed?
Advisement.
But home is rare. Homeroom is only at the beginning of the semester, and then every other time your homeroom becomes the character education.
Okay. I feel like, I know they do the character ed, but I feel like there should be time, and I don't know, maybe y'all do it.
They're supposed to.
Do they talk about those things so that kids know?
But if you do it one session and that kid's not in homeroom, or
then they miss
homeroom, or the kid's on their phone, or some teachers they're just going through the rhythm of everything. Yeah. It's not it's not really hitting home.
I have one of my clients. She's talking about there's one class she doesn't feel connected in, and how the teacher makes her feel bad. And I said, well, do you feel, she's like, I said, do you feel comfortable saying? She goes, no way.
I understand that too.
Yeah.
I get that a lot. People say, ask him.
Yeah. And
no, you ask him.
Yeah, she doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, she says, but I do have other teachers that I like. And she says, I know we're not supposed to call teacher friends, but they really are like my teacher friends. I said, they're like your trusted adult.
Yeah.
And I said, well, maybe they can help you. Tell them what you're feeling. Maybe they could help you figure out a strategy to be more connected, or how to, work with it. But, I just thinking of how in those spaces of how they group, like there should be some sort of connection where kids can, I don't know, that if they missed it, or if they in their phone, well, they feel so connected to the person that they wouldn't dare be on their phone because they want to,
But it's a habit.
Well, that is
because I know
true.
somebody be on their phone at dinner table, and I thought they was connected to me, but I guess I'd be wrong. All right, something else kids can't do is simple multiplication.
They don't know 2 times 5.
Yeah. Because every math class now, as soon as you walk in, they tell you to grab your calculator, and they allow you to use it. For us, the calculator was your rescue line, but now the calculator is what they try to put in from the jump. Like I have all of my kids that sit with me. I say you have to write it down.
Yeah.
If you do not write the steps down, I'm not helping you.
Yeah.
And they don't like it, but
you're helping them.
Right. And then what happens is when they get down to like question 9, and then they'll say, okay, how do I do this one? I said, it's just like number 3. And I look at the paper. I said, what steps you got to?
None.
And then they don't. But then the other person say, they just laugh and say, oh, you got your steps? Yep. And they go ahead and write it. And it's just so important to write the steps, but they do not know the basic facts.
No, it's like that boy that I saw on TikTok that the teacher says, okay, now you can use your notes for the test. And he turned his notes over. He hadn't written a thing. He was scribbles.
There's drawings,
nothing to help him with the test.
And
nothing
that's
at all.
It was so funny. We did the one class I'm in, the environmental science. She was like, we need to do somebody's grade. I said, well, look, in zoology, for the quiz, we do open notes. And then for the test, you get one chance. After they turn the test in, we grade it, and you get one chance to make test corrections. Because sometimes maybe, anxiety or just a, flubber or whatever you did. But for the notes, he was like, oh, let's try it. So we told the kids, here's your packet. Make sure it's complete. We're going to check it. And the usual suspects, didn't do it. And then, so I took my group out, which now you got a lot of space. So they can't look over. So, because they sit at the little lab tables. And so she said, when she told them to pull your notes out, And when you turn in your test, you turn in your notes. She said their eyes got so big and because they weren't sitting next to that person they could cheat off of, and they didn't have no notes. And she said, if you don't have notes, y'all gonna have to sit somewhere. Like she made them sit somewhere else. Only the people that had notes could kind of sit close to each other. And boy, when I tell you them grades were revealing. But the next quiz we had, everybody had their notes.
Yeah.
Everybody had their notes. I said sometimes you have to do little stuff like that. Yeah,
teach them.
Yes.
Teach them. Don't let them keep doing it.
All right. Let's move on
to side eye.
Yeah, side eye, because tonight we are chaperoning the prom. Get to see these fancy dresses and stuff.
Oh, I got to see Miss Kimmy's.
CC.
Yep, her dress is beautiful.
Hey, I bet it is. All right, so my side eye of the week is just the way information was reflected, you know, and try to play me like I didn't hear what I heard. That's my side eye of the week. You know, it's when people talk to you, tell you something, and then try to say, "Oh, I don't think you understood." No, I'm very intelligent. I understood exactly what was said. And so that was my side eye, without giving too much detail. That's my side eye of the week. I'll tell y'all probably in June if it changes. If it changes, I'll say name and everything.
Yeah.
What's your side eye of the week?
Well, I think my side eye is going to be people that are hungry with power. So like they end up changing or shifting things just as a control thing, to have control, and then there's no reason. And so
to show you that I can.
Yes. And I'm not oppositional defiant, but if it don't make sense, guess who ain't doing it?
You ain't oppositional defiant.
But if it has to make sense
to you,
to me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask why.
Why? Yeah.
Why is it that way?
You will do that.
I'm gonna ask. Even at my job, they know if anybody gonna ask
and
why.
Even if you don't ask, them eyes.
It's saying why.
This part right here, I don't know what you call this little muscle right here with the lip are like.
I can't help it. It's got to make sense to me.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't make sense, guess who ain't doing it? This sister, unless you say you got to do it or you're going to be fired.
I know that's right.
That if you say that, then I'll go on and do it as long as it aligns with my beliefs,
and
my values, and my ethics. But if it doesn't have anything to do with those three,
Bye.
I ain't doing it.
All right. And I do have another side eye.
What?
Why this joker left the garage door open twice?
Who?
Who else?
Your child?
Yes.
When? In the morning?
No, I don't know when it was. When I come home, and it had to be for a few hours, because I know one time it was when I come from the gym.
Oh.
And I'm like, and that one little corner of my garage is horrible. It looks a mess. Just
the corner?
No, I'm saying that's the only part you could really see.
Oh, okay.
That look a mess.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God. I said, boy, you got these folk ready HOAs.
I wish they would.
Yeah, you shy. Okay, what are you grateful for?
Oh gosh, there's so much to be grateful for. What am I choosing?
What are you grateful for within the last 24 hours?
The last 24 hours? Grateful that Kimani made it home safely, and was able to make it to the job fair today. And I am also grateful for, I know many people, I don't know, I'm just going to say, I do believe the Lord speaks to me.
What did he say?
I can't say what he said because it's very specific about one of my clients.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. But he
so I
speaks
can't
to
say.
You. All right.
But I feel like because I always pray for him to speak to.
You grateful that you on the main line with
Yes. I always pray that he will speak to and through me. And I just feel like that's what he did on yesterday. And it was it was
spot on.
Spot on. So I'm grateful
All right,
for the
then.
Lord speaking to and through
All
me.
right. To and through. What I'm grateful for, I am grateful for opportunities. So like when, the news was given to me, I was like, all right, I'm good. Because I got other things that I actually do.
Yes.
And I'm grateful that my name is good out here in these streets.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like no matter, like when I today at the job fair, running into coaches, Coach, what's going on, man? What are you doing in line? I'm saying stuff. Well, we don't, but for a fact if we, just like that, like anything. So it's just people that I've coached against and stuff like that who respect me, and just it's good. And I'm grateful that your name is good in these streets too, because when I shared your name, people lit up. The old ladies, they lit up. And said, "Oh yeah, we're trying to get in our bridge." But it was good in these streets too. So I'm grateful that the hair name is solid. Man.
And I told my child, I said, listen, Kimani, there are some people that I have grown and built relationships with. I was like, when you go to a school, I told him specifically the schools that I knew admin or I knew people there, just say, I came because my mom, Lucretia Hare, she said, I said, just say it. Yeah. And I said, because connections are what get you in the door. Right. Connections are what will get you the interview.
That's right.
You got to let people know who you know.
Gotta connect, man.
You gotta connect. Why would you not? And that thing,
didn't
child,
connect. Uh-oh.
He did not connect. Yep. And so, Lord.
What are you looking forward to? Let me wrap it up.
Okay. Let's see. What am I looking forward to? I'm actually looking forward to spring break. We don't have anything. So I've been thinking about what can we do? Because we want to do something. I was thinking about Callaway Gardens. Yeah. Because we hadn't been there. But that'd be like a nice getaway, and they have like nature trails to walk. Like that might just be a nice kind of like reset, calm. So I thought about Callaway Gardens.
It might be too late because it's in Georgia and everybody's gonna be on spring break. So
everybody, I know it.
We can look at it.
That's not a place to take kids.
But people like us, educated, they're gonna be gone, and it's a small little the cottages.
It is small little thing. So anywho, I'm just trying to think about something we could go and do for spring break. Because we hadn't planned anything, but I did make sure the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday we have available. Okay.
Well, I'm looking forward to whatever my next is. I don't know what this week's gonna be interesting. I know.
Because you saw your people.
Yes. And one of them said, call me. I said, all right. I'm in line, but I couldn't call you. Call me in line.
From your place?
Yes. Yeah. So it's like they saw me in line. I was call me. I'm like, oh no, okay, let me talk to you.
They gonna be singing the what's the name Janet song. Don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah, but it's all good. But I'm looking forward to. We're supposed to have some good weather, and maybe this week I'm gonna take my motorcycle to the thing because I want to get it.
Have you even? Before you drive it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because
you're gonna have to drive it there. But
my wheel, like I said, I had those tires are the same tires I had from. They were brand new and it's 10 years old, and you're not supposed to drive, tires like that.
Yeah, you need to get it ready so we can drive in the mountains like Prince and Apollonia.
I'm telling you, and we are going to. We're going to actually take a backpack trip where we stay in a hotel and everything like that.
And I'm going to be Apollonia.
That's right. We're going to go to the winery, all that, and have a good little time. But that's it. And looking forward to the prom tonight in a few hours. We actually got to hurry up.
I need to figure out what
we got to be there at 6.
I got to figure out
in an hour.
What I'm an hour.
Yeah. So
I think I know what I'm wearing. It ain't a big deal.
Me neither. I'm wearing a regular button-up shirt.
Okay.
And we're going to figure out what we're going to do afterwards.
Okay.
Just hang out a little bit.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we love you guys. Thank y'all for hitting us up. If there are any topics that y'all would like for us to discuss and address, let me know. There's one story that I have to tell you guys.
What? Well, you can't tell them today because our time is up.
But listen, it's a story about my childhood. And
you just remembered it?
No, I want to find out. It's crazy as heck.
Okay, well that'll be next time.
It is a great story. It's a stupid story.
Okay,
it's one of them stories that if me and my brothers were sitting here telling you, y'all would be laughing so hard, but we couldn't really tell it how we want to tell it.
Okay,
but it's a crazy story. But I want to tell it eventually.
Okay,
and I just keep thinking about it. But thank y'all for supporting us. But if there's anything y'all want us to talk about, even if it's serious, you got any advice, y'all want us to give, any lovers advice, any parenting advice, any friend advice, any advice
mental health.
Yes, anything, anything. Please reach out in the comments. Y'all have been doing a great job with commenting. We appreciate that. I'm going to do a better job of putting more clips. Some of the clips probably won't have the little extra videos in them, just so we can get them out there.
Yeah.
Because it does take time. But we really appreciate everybody. So this is the Refreshingly Normal Podcast with your host, Kēfla.
And Lucretia Cree.
And we really appreciate you guys. And we will see you when we see you.
Bye.
Peace. The Refreshingly Normal Podcast.